Hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we are going to understand how to send and get WhatsApp message for new Razorpay payment via Wati. So are you also using Razorpay to sell your products online? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here I'm doing the same. I'm running a edutech company and for that we sell our courses online with the help of our Razorpay account. And now I want that as soon as a new payment is captured in my Razorpay account, that is as soon as a new product is sold on my Razorpay account, automatically with the help of the same details, I should get and I should send a WhatsApp message with the help of Wati. So I'm going to do this because with this I can maintain the communication effectively. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Razorpay and Wati. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to send and get WhatsApp message for new Razorpay payment via Wati. So as you know that I'm manager of a edutech company and we sell our courses online with the help of our Razorpay account. So now what I want is that as soon as a new payment is captured in my Razorpay account, automatically a student should receive the automated WhatsApp message to confirm the payment, and also my team should also receive a WhatsApp message to ensure that all the students receive prompt access to the course material. So this process not only streamlines the communication but also improves the operational efficiency by automating notifications and reducing the manual follow-ups. So to do all of this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of stars free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here. And as soon as we are going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to send and get WhatsApp message for new Razorpay payment at once via Wati. And then we are going to click on create, and as soon as we are going to click on create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now to start with the automation, we are going to select our trigger application. So for the trigger application, we are going to select it as Razorpay because I want that as soon as a new payment is captured in my Razorpay account, then only my workflow should be triggered. And now for the trigger event, we are going to select it as payment captured. And as soon as we are going to do this, it is giving me a webhook URL, and we are going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Razorpay account and our Pabbly's workflow. So what we have to do is we have to copy this webhook URL and then we are going to follow this help text. So it is saying log into your Razorpay account and then navigate to the webhook section available under settings. So we are going to click on this hyperlink given with the webhook. So I'm going to click on this hyperlink, and as soon as we are going to open this, you can see all the webhooks that I've already added. So I'm going to add a new. For that we are going to click on add new webhook right over here, and now it is asking me for the webhook URL. So we're going to paste the URL we copied from our workflow, and now it is asking me for the secret. So if you wish, you can definitely add a secret right over here. And now it is saying for the alert email, so this is the email, and now it is asking me for the active event. So over here in the help text, it is saying to select the active event as payment captured. So we are going to select the same right over here. For that I'm going to select payment captured, and now after selecting this, we are going to click on create webhook. And as soon as we are going to click on create webhook, you can see webhook saved successfully. So yes, we have successfully connected our webhook with our Razorpay account. I'm going to show you the webhook too. Over here you can see the webhook we connected right now. So yes, after connecting this, we have successfully created a connection between our Razorpay account and our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is saying waiting for webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission/record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission, and in order to do this test submission, what we are going to do is we are going to open our Razorpay account, and over here you can see that this is my account and I've already logged in it. And now after opening this account, from the left sidebar we are going to go on payment pages, and as you can see all the payment pages that I've already created, but I'm going to use one only for this, which is this mastering marketing. So I'm going to open this. We're going to copy this payment pages link, and then we are going to do a test submission. So for that I'm going to click on copy, and we are going to open this same link in a new tab right over here. And as soon as we are going to open the link, you can see that this is the course we are offering. And now we are going to do the test submission. So we are going to enter the dummy details. So for the first name, we are going to keep it as demo, last name user, email as demo22@pabblytunes.com, and this is the phone number that we are going to enter. And now after entering all the details, we are going to click on pay 999, and as soon as we are going to click on this, you can see that it is asking me for the contact details. So I'm going to select it and click on proceed, and now it is asking me for the payment method. So I'm going to select it as card. We are going to enter the card details. Again we are going to enter the CVV, and we are going to click on pay now. And as soon as we are going to click on pay now, it is saying loading bank page. It is asking me for the OTP, so I'm going to enter the OTP and click on submit. And as soon as we are going to click on submit, you can see payment successful. So yes, with this we have successfully did the test submission. And now what has happened is that Razorpay has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. So I'm going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response of the test submission or not. So I'm going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see response A captured. Over here are the details of the test submission. You can see the phone number that we entered, the last name, the first name. Over here you can see the email that we entered. I'm going to look for the another details too. You're going to see all the details that we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now to move on forward, first I want to add a filter condition right over here, because I want that only if this course is purchased, which is mastering marketing, then only my workflow should run on further. So for that we are going to add a filter condition, and to add that we are going to search for filter over here as our action application. So filter is a feature by Pabbly which helps you to add conditions in your workflow. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as filter values, and then we are going to click on connect. And as soon as we are going to click on connect, it is asking me for the label. So I'm going to select the label as the payment amount, because this course has a different payment amount. So I'm going to search for amount right over here, and as you can see the amount, which is this 99900. And now for the filter type, we are going to select it as equals to. But you must be wondering why the amount is coming 999 and 00, but over here the amount is just 999.00. So over here, while capturing the response, Razorpay eliminates the decimal value. That's why it is showing the amount as 99900 as a whole. Over here you can see the decimal value is eliminated. And now for the filter type, we are going to select it as equals to, and then for the value we are going to enter the value as 99900 only, because we also can't include the decimal value because we want to make it same as right over here we have received in our amount. So now this means that if the payment is made of 99900, then only this workflow would move on further. And now after doing this, we are going to click on save and send test request, and as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, you can see status success, condition is true. So let's suppose that if some another course is purchased, suppose the price of that course is 599 or 799, then this workflow will not move on further. It will stop right over here only. But if the course is purchased, which is this mastering marketing, and I've only kept the course price as 999 for this course only, so then only this workflow will move on further. And after doing this, we are going to move on to our main action step, which is to send and get the WhatsApp message. So what we are going to do is we are going to add another action step right over here. And now for the action application, we are going to select it as Wati, because I want to send a WhatsApp message with the help of my Wati account. So I'm going to search for it, and then we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as send template message, and then we are going to click on connect. And as soon as we are going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Wati account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API endpoint and the access token. So to get this, we are going to follow this help text, and it is saying navigate to top on your Wati dashboard, click on the hamburger icon, then click on the API docs to find the API endpoint. And this is the same for the access token too. So I'm going to open my Wati dashboard right from here, and as you can see that this is my Wati dashboard, and over here you can see API docs. So we have to go on this API docs right from here, and as soon as we are going to go on API docs, you can see that we have successfully got the access token and the API endpoint. So we are going to copy both of these details right from here, and then we are going to paste it right over here in our workflow. So I'm going to paste the API endpoint, and same we are going to paste the access token too. And after pasting both of this, we are going to click on save. And as soon as we are going to click on save, you can see that we have successfully connected our Wati account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the WhatsApp number. So first I want to send a WhatsApp message, which is a confirmation WhatsApp message to my student. So I'm going to map the number of my client right over here. So mapping is a method by Pabbly, which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step, where we selected Razorpay as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new payment captured in my Razorpay account. So I'm going to give you an example. That suppose for number, I'm going to enter the number right over here manually like this. Then this will not change with every new payment captured because this is static information and I've entered it manually. But if you are going to map it from the previous response, suppose I'm going to search for it, and as you can see the same. So if you're going to map this from the previous response, then yes, this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And now it is asking me for the template. So over here you can see that these are all the templates that I've created in my Wati account, but you can see the two templates right over here: confirmation message to the student and the notification message to the team. So we are going to use these two templates today in our video. But if you wish to create a new template, you have to click on new template button right over here, and from here you can create a new template and get it approved. So I'm going to open this confirmation message to the student. You can see that this is my template, confirmation message to the student. So I'm going to select the same right over here as the template, confirmation message to the student. And now it is asking me for the broadcast name. So I'm going to name my broadcast as the same we have named over here to our template. So I'm going to map this same right over here as the broadcast name. And now it is asking me for the custom parameters. So over here, to let you know what does this mean, I'm going to open my template again. You can see that this is my template, and I've entered a variable right over here, which is student name. So I've entered this as a variable because I want that all my students should receive a personalized WhatsApp message. So what we are going to do is we are going to map this student name in our workflow, so that with every new payment captured and every new student made, this student name should change automatically. So as you can see that I've entered this in curly brackets, that's why this is dynamic right over here. So what we have to do is to enter this, we are going to follow this. So I'm going to copy this right from here, and then we are going to paste it over here. And now it is asking me for the name. So instead of color, we are going to enter student name right over here because this is my variable. So I'm going to enter student name, and now for the value, we are going to map the name of our student right over here, because I want instead of student name, the name of my student should be added in my template. So I'm going to open the response and search for name, and as you can see, demo user. So we're going to map the first name, put a space, and then the last name. And now after mapping all the details, we are going to click on save and send test request. But before clicking on save and send test request, I'll just replace this dummy phone number with my original phone number so that I can show you the message received. So I'm just going to replace this number, and as you can see that I've successfully replaced this number. And now we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, you can see that we have received the positive response and we have successfully sent a new message to our student. So we are going to open our WhatsApp and check for the new message received. And yes, you can see that we have received a new WhatsApp message over here. You can see, hi demo user, great news, your payment for the digital dynamo mastering marketing has been successfully processed. So yes, you can see that we have successfully sent a WhatsApp message to our student. But now I also want to get a WhatsApp message, which is I also want to send a WhatsApp message to my team. So for that, we are going to add another action step right over here. And now for the action application, again we are going to select Wati. So I want to get a WhatsApp message too. So for that, I'm going to search for Wati and select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as send template message again. And then we are going to click on connect. And as soon as we are going to click on connect, again it is asking me for the same, add a new connection or select the existing connection. So yes, we have recently connected our Wati account previously. So I'm going to click on select existing connection and then save. And as soon as we are going to do this, you can see that we have successfully connected our Wati account with our Pabbly's workflow. And again, it is asking me for the WhatsApp number. So this time we are not going to map the WhatsApp number directly. I'm going to enter the WhatsApp number manually right over here because I don't want to change this WhatsApp number again and again. I want to send an automated WhatsApp message to my team only. So this number will remain static this time. And now after entering the number, we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the template. So this time we are going to select the template as this notification message message to the team, because I want to send the message to the team. So I'm going to open the template for the same right over here. You can see notification message to the team, and as you can see the same template. So I'm going to go back to my workflow, and over here it is asking me for the broadcast name. So I'm going to enter the name of the broadcast as this notification message to the team, and again it is asking me for the custom parameters. So we are going to open our template again. You can see that this time we have 3 custom parameters: student name, order ID, and the student email. So we have to map all of these 3, and to do this, again we are going to open our workflow. We are going to copy this from the help text, and then we are going to paste it right over here under the custom parameters. So first, instead of color, we are going to enter student name again. So I'm going to enter student name right over here, and after entering this, we are going to map the value again for the student name, which is demo user. So I'm going to search for name. As you can see, demo, we are going to put a space and the last name, and after mapping the student name, we are going to go again to our template. We have to map the order ID and the student email. So again we are going to go back, and over here instead of company, we are going to keep it as order and then underscore ID. And now again we are going to map the order ID instead of value. I'm going to search for order ID right over here. I'm going to look for it, and as you can see the order ID, so we are going to map it. Again now we have to map the student email. So we are going to copy this again, paste it right over here. Again instead of company, we have to keep it as student email. So I'm going to enter it manually, which is email. And after entering this for the value, again we are going to map the student email. I'm going to search for it, and as you can see demo22@pabblytunes.com. So we are going to map this. So yes, you can see that we have successfully mapped the name, order ID, and the email. And as you can see that these are the 3 over here. You can see the variables which we have entered in our template. So now after doing this, what we are going to do is we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, again you can see that we have successfully sent a WhatsApp message to our team with the same template. So what I'm going to do is, again I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check for the WhatsApp message sent. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp right from here, and yes, you can see that we have received a new WhatsApp message. You can see, hello team, we have received a new payment through Razorpay. Here are the details. You can see the course name, the student name, order ID, student email, and also you can see the another details. You can see, please ensure that the student received immediate access to the course material. So yes, with this we have successfully sent a WhatsApp message to our team too, and yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. But now I'll just test this workflow once, and this time I am going to give you a real-time example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the course payment link again, and we're going to do another test submission with the new details. So for the first name, I'm going to keep it as test, last name user, email as testuser@pabblytunes.com, and for the phone number, we are going to keep it as this. And after entering all the details, we are going to click on pay 999, and again we are going to do the payment right over here. So first it is asking me for the phone number, so I'm going to enter it and click on proceed. And now it is asking me for the payment method. Again we are going to select the card. We are going to enter the card number, the CVV, and then we are going to click on pay now. And again it is asking me for the OTP, so I'm going to enter the OTP right over here and click on submit. And as soon as we are going to click on submit, you can see that we have successfully completed our payment. And yes, this also means that we have successfully did the test submission. So now what this means is that Razorpay has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further sent a new automated WhatsApp message to our client and also to our team. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check that if we have received the WhatsApp messages or not. And this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request or changing another details. I'll directly open my WhatsApp right from here. You can see that this is my WhatsApp, so I'm going to open it. And yes, you can see that we have received the 2 new WhatsApp message. Over here you can see hi test user. So this is the message we want to send to our student, and over here you can see hello team. So yes, you can see that we have received the new details. Over here you can see the student name, the new order ID, and the new email that we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. But you can see that I've received both the message on a single number because I've entered the same right over here. What you have to do is you have to map the number of your student right over here when you want to send the message, and when you want to get the message, you have to enter the number of your teammate. And now with this, I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. For the trigger application, we selected Razorpay. For the trigger event, we selected payment captured. For the action application, first we selected selected filter right over here because I wanted to add the filter condition so that only my workflow should run further in a single condition, which is when the payment is made for this course. And then again for the action application, we selected Wati right over here because I wanted to send an automated WhatsApp message to my student, which is the confirmation WhatsApp message for the payment done. And we also added Wati again because I wanted to get the WhatsApp message too, so that my team gets notified about the new payment made. So this process not only streamlines our communication but also improves the operational efficiency by automating notifications and reducing the manual follow-ups. And yes, we were successful with our workflow. Over here you can see the message I sent during this video with the help of my workflow. You can see to demo user, to test user, and to the team too. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the workflow or the video, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.